Hi, welcome back to my channel, Heather Abroad. For this video, we'll be taking you on our adventure to Bergen. What would one do with kids in Bergen for a weekend? Well, let me show you. First, you must know that in order to drive to Bergen the fastest way, you'll have to take 2 ferries. So make sure you sign up for your AutoPass ferry to get a 50% discount, and it will just link to your toll tag when you get on. And as you can see, they still have onboard eating and snacks. The ferries help break up the trip, and we had minimal wait time for each one because they run 24/7. Off to Bergen, and if you have nice weather, it's definitely worth sitting outside. After our 5-hour drive, we made it to Bergen, so we decided it was time to eat dinner. If you like seafood, I think you'll like this restaurant. We tried the whale steak, lasagna, the seafood stew, and halibut. It was all pretty tasty. And the kids did pretty well with theirs, but they stuck with the basics. After dinner, we decided to do some sightseeing before heading back. We found these cool alleyways in between the old buildings built along the water. And apparently Bergen's known for their leaning buildings. They didn't have structural regulations until quite recently. And the kids had to have a little fun with chasing pigeons, but trust me, no pigeons were harmed during the making of this video. We also explored the old Bergen House Fortress, which has history dating back to the 13th century and a World War II museum. But we didn't have time to visit that in the evening. And if you don't know, Norwegians love their ice cream. I feel like they're eating it every day, especially in the summer. So we do too. Fløibanen is a must with kids. I think it would be fabulous with adults, but with kids you will spend hours on top of this mountain. As you can see, you ride this rail car called a funicular up the mountain, have a great view on the way up, and when you get to the top, there is a walkout view where you can just take a look around, sit, take in the view, take some fun pictures, just enjoy the scenery. They have a restaurant, a cafe, a gift shop at the top. All these things get pretty busy around lunchtime, 2 o'clock, but it is totally worth it. Now on to what the kids are really here for, the fun. This place is super fun to explore around the top of the mountain. The goats were amazing. You're not supposed to feed them, so we just fed them bark because that's what they were already chewing off of the trees. And they got to do a little exploring on what does a goat feel like? Are the horns hard or soft? And you got to watch them headbutt each other a little bit. And then our seats got stolen. These goats were pretty comfortable around us. There's plenty of walking paths and hikes from the top, and just lots to do. You have climbing, and the super fun zip line. and then the tree house with an obstacle course. There is really fun for all. Even the adults got caught monkeying around a little bit. But I was on a mission. I heard that there was a cafe located at the top of one of these hikes up the mountain. And so off we went. And we made it for a lunch break and a treat. But as always in Bergen, you must be prepared for the rain. You can't let it ruin your day. You just have to keep going. And now it's time to head back down the mountain to see what else we can get into with these kiddos. They found it, McDonald's. It's a must for us. Don't judge us. The kids were happy about this stop, but on to the good food for the adults. The Norwegian fish market did not disappoint. Sorry, little guys, we're probably going to eat you.
I've seen crabs tinier than this, but never bigger. Oh, look at that huge guy. I've never seen a crab. That crab.
We had to try some. We got some king crab and it was delicious. We even came back the next day for lunch and got a stir fry. We finished the day with another evening of sightseeing. Bergen's great because when it comes to sightseeing with kids, there's so many open spaces for the kids to run, jump, and play, while us parents continue to see all that we can see. I loved Byparken. It's gorgeous with all the flowers in bloom. It's a great place to walk around for an evening stroll or to just sit and relax and enjoy the fountain. And that's a wrap on day 2. On to day 3 to see how much we can get done on a weekend in Bergen. We started day 3 with our typical Norwegian breakfast with pastries and muffins. And then off to the aquarium. It was a rainy day and we thought the aquarium might be a great thing to do with the views not being so good with the low clouds. You definitely want to see the penguin show. There's plenty to see on the inside and they have a super cool aquarium tunnel that you can walk through. Activities for fun. You can pretend to be the captain of your own ship. And don't forget to head back outside for the sea lion show. It is definitely worth it. These guys are so talented. And as you might try to do on any good trip, is shop for souvenirs. There's plenty of souvenir shopping in Bergen, as it's quite the tourist attraction, being the second largest city in Norway. So make sure you pick up some goods for the memories you've made.
First go home. Speak to me. He said later.
And if you need a break from all the sightseeing, hop over to Vestkanten, where you can enjoy the indoor water park, bowling, and many other activities. Thanks for joining again. I look forward to seeing you next time.